that we will take it seriously.
Now, tonight, another dispute has erupted at the University of Nairobi after the university's council announced the ouster of the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Stephen Kiama, a move that the embattled prof has challenged in court. In a letter addressed to the VC, the council's chairperson, Amukoya Nangwe, said the defiance of the directive was tantamount to insubordination, and as Vera Mora reports, Professor Ayub Njoroge Gitau will serve as the acting VC.
Of the holy entrusted to me by Statute 3, Section.
Once again, the University of Nairobi Vice-Chancellor Professor Stephen Kiama has found himself embroiled in a new tussle with the University Council. A letter dated 22nd of May 2024 by the Council Chair, Professor Amkoa Anangwe, says the embattled VC ought to be out on leave. The letter says, and I quote, "The council wishes to inform the university community and all the concerned persons that the decision made on 19th of April 2024 granting Professor Stephen Kiama Gitahi leave with immediate effect remains in force." End of quote. Anangwe also added that the council has resolved that Professor Ayub Njoroge Gitau shall continue to serve as the acting vice-chancellor with the full authority of the council to carry out the responsibility entrusted on the position. The council chair also stated that fresh letters authorizing the performance of duties in 24 administrative positions have been issued to respective university officers as per the council resolutions made on April 19th, 2024, and this was duly communicated to the university community. He added that the attendant terms and conditions of service of the said officers and respective office staffing remain unaltered. On April 19, 2024, the embattled Vice-Chancellor Professor Stephen Kiama dismissed the letter asking him to proceed on compulsory leave and asked the staff and students to ignore the communication. Kiama was responding to a letter dated by Director of Corporate Affairs John Orindi that said the University Council had resolved to send the VC on leave effective April 19th, 2024. But this is not the first time Kiama is dismissing the council resolution to have him proceed on leave. On September 22nd, 2023, the council instructed him to continue with his leave, emphasizing that his early return was unprocedural and not approved by the council. On September 1st, 2023, he unexpectedly ended his leave early and resumed duty after the council approved his 6-month leave request starting August 1st, 2023. The university has in the past experienced leadership challenges marked by frequent changes in its top administration. Anangwe in his statement added that any actions, communications or directives that contravene the resolutions will be considered gross misconduct and insubordination. He warned that individuals found acting against council directives will be held personally accountable and may face appropriate disciplinary actions. Professor Kiama is not new to controversies. He initially challenged a decision by the then Education Cabinet Secretary, the late Professor George Magoha's decision to stop his reappointment and moved to court where he won the case. Vera Mora, KTN News, Nairobi.
And earlier on, President William Ruto arrived in Washington, D.C. on the